Are your expectations and perfectionism getting in the way of what you truly want and crave in your life? What if I gave you a permission slip that said, your job is to feel good? And what if I told you that the better you feel, the bigger impact you can make in the world? And in fact, that is the magical parenting strategy that we've all been searching for. Hey, I'm Heather Chauvin, wife, mother of 3 boys, former social worker, breadwinner, recovering hustler, and stage 4 cancer survivor. Beyond all of these titles and labels, I'm a human being just like you, attempting to navigate it all while feeling good. My goal on this show is to show you that you can live an energized, sustainable life both at home and at work. My attempt is to keep it real with stories, interviews, and random thoughts. This is not a business or career podcast, and it's not a parenting podcast. It's both and so much more. You will laugh, you will cry, and you may even get a little frustrated with the truth you've been hiding from yourself. I believe all human behavior is a language, whether it's through your children, your health, or your relationships. And when you learn to listen instead of react, we begin to understand what it truly means to feel alive and in control. It's time to ditch self-sacrifice and step into your brave zone. Okay, everyone. Day 4, getting out of your own way. And today we're talking about progress, not perfection. This is actually being posted a lot later than my intention and expectation of when it needed to be posted. And I didn't do that intentionally, but life happened. So, I can talk about that, but I'm also going to talk about what I'm seeing, what I'm observing, my own perfectionism and expectations, and how that shows up and how I get in my own way. But if you have no idea what I'm talking about, this is day 4 of the Getting Out of Your Own Way mini course. And if you did not download the workbook yet, then head on over to heatherchauvin.com/workshop. And you can download the workbook, and you can also gain access to the accompanying videos. So this is the work. This is work that we need to do. It is a practice. It is not a one and done. Oftentimes people are committed to the short term, but they're not committed to the long term. And living a lifestyle, a freedom-based lifestyle, mental freedom, emotional freedom, financial freedom, time freedom, it takes effort. It takes intentional action. It takes you showing up day after day after day. And it's incredibly messy. It is so, so messy. So I've been at this for 10 plus years, this personal development journey. And I've been coaching for a while. And I will tell you, new level, new devil, they say. So every time you take a leap in your life, every time, something happens, you shift, you recommit to who you want to be at the next level, you're going to have new beliefs coming up. You're going to have new obstacles, and sometimes you're going to feel stuck. But it's really about you committing to the process and allowing it to be imperfect. So you may have heard all of these sayings: fail forward, progress, not perfection, let it be messy, just keep moving, take any sort of consistent action. And it doesn't matter who you listen to. We're all going to say it in a different language. You got to move. You have to move. So many of you have been text messaging me, which you can text me if you desire. It's 313-710-5199. I love engaging with you. A lot of you have asked me, a lot of the questions that I've been preparing for this conversation is, Heather, how do you get over? How do you push through? How do you get past, the perfectionism, the planner, the ego, the part of you that just wants it to be perfect before you take action? And here's the thing. When your pain is bad enough, you will do something about it. You will stop planning. And I talk a lot about this in my book that's coming out. It's not out yet. It'll be out in March. About my journey, my health journey. I resisted taking care of myself because I continuously told myself, I don't have time, I don't have time, I don't have time. I'll take care of myself when I have time. I'll take care of myself when the kids are older. I'll take care of myself, when they're in school. I'll take care of myself when we make more money. I'll take care of myself when. I'll take care of myself when. And then what happens is that someday never happens. The tomorrow, right? Someone said to me recently, don't be a tomorrow girl. And it's so true, because every time you believe your thoughts and you tell yourself, oh, I'll start tomorrow, I'll start Monday, you're literally robbing yourself of joy. And it's way better for you, when I catch myself doing that, because I still do it. Oh, I'll start Monday. Oh, I'll get back on track tomorrow. When I catch myself doing that, I take back control of how I want to feel in the moment, and I do whatever I'm avoiding for 5 minutes. So if for some reason I got off the wagon with my food or my fitness or, something with the kids or something with my business, and I'm like, oh, I have this big long to-do list, I'll just do it tomorrow. No, I'm going to do one of those tasks on that list, and then I'm going to break that mental pattern. I don't need to do it all, because then you have this all or nothing mindset, perfectionism, all or nothing, right? Type A, planner. You're going to label yourself with all of these things. And everyone asks, but how do I break it? Like, what's the secret? How do I get out of this? You have to commit to becoming the person that you want to be. You're more committed to your type A personality, your planner personality. You're more committed to your beliefs than you are possibility. It's as simple as that. Our thoughts are addictive. Beliefs are addictive. Our fear of uncertainty is a real thing. And people are so certain and so comfortable with being broke. People are so certain and so comfortable with being miserable and having no energy. And the thought of change is scary. Trust me, I've been there a million times. I'm chronically investing in myself. I'm chronically challenging myself. I'm chronically, dissecting my thoughts and saying, screw this, because I have boundaries. I have expectations. I have non-negotiables. I've raised my standards for how I get to feel. I've raised my standards for the life that I get to live. I've raised my standards for how I get to be treated, and how people get to treat me, and how I treat my children. No more, it just happened once. No, and it's not perfect. I actually do not live a perfect lifestyle. I practice what I preach, but it's not always check, 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 check. Sometimes I throw out the plan and I'm like, screw it. Today I'm not doing jack shit. So understanding that if you're like, oh, I'm getting in my own way. That's the whole fucking point of this mini course. Get out of your own way by choosing different actions. But when you're still in the same cycle and you're like, I need to figure this out. I need to figure this out. I need to figure this out. And you literally will not take a different action. You won't allow yourself to get uncomfortable. You have to be radically honest with yourself that you are extremely addicted, that you have an addiction to your thought process and to your belief system, and you are unwilling to let go. When you own that, you own everything that your life is giving to you. You own the disconnect in your relationships. You own, I don't know, how you feel about money and how you feel about time and how you feel about energy, because you're no longer projecting and saying, the world, these people, COVID. Yes, it fucking sucks. It's challenging. Oh my gosh, is it challenging? But inside of you, there's an addiction to thinking with expectation. It needs to be a certain way. It needs to look like this. And if it doesn't, then I have failed. You're hiding behind the stories. Because who are you? Who are you without your story? Who are you if you aren't perfect? Who are you if you're messy? Who are you if you don't get it right all the time? Who are you if you don't get an A+? Who are you if you don't get a pat on the back? What if you disappoint people? Who are you? And then one day you look back and say, fuck it. I'm done with the people pleasing. I'm done with these unrealistic expectations of my time and my energy that I set for myself. I'm done putting myself last. I'm done allowing everybody to walk all over me. I am done pretending that I don't have time. I'm done pretending that I can't do this. I am done pretending that my needs and dreams and desires don't matter. But here's the thing. You don't need to know how to change your thoughts. You don't have to have the perfect plan. And you honestly don't even need to know exactly what you want. You don't. But what you need to do, the only thing that will get you to do anything in your life to change, is to listen to the little belief and thought in your mind, your intuition, that little voice that's saying, please pay attention to me. Please pay attention to me. I need you. I need you to listen to me. That soul and spirit part of you, under your ego, under your trauma, under the unrealistic expectations you put on yourself, under the fear of uncertainty, the fear of the unknown, the fear of losing it all, the fear of success, the fear of being judged. It's listening to that little part of you that's saying, please, please, I need your attention. Please listen to me. Because if you don't listen to me, I'm going to leave your body. You've been abusing your body and you've been abusing your mind. And you've been abusing your soul. And eventually your spirit, your soul, the part of you that sticks around, that makes you you, your burning desires and passions, it will leave you. It will leave you. And for some, it already has. And for some, you slowly feel like you're dying inside. You become numb. And then you say, I don't know what I want. But there will be something inside of you that cracks open. You may not know what you want. But the next question is, are you willing to give yourself space to figure it out? Are you willing to step into your fear of uncertainty and say, I am willing to give myself space, even if it's 10 minutes a day, to sit with myself and to figure it out. I'm willing to do that. I'm committed to doing that. And I may fail, and that's okay. I may do it 2 or 3 days out of 7 for the first week, and then maybe the second week it's 2 or 3 days, and the third week it's 4 days. I'm willing to try. I'm willing to fail forward. Progress, not perfection. But if you are unwilling, then you're just sitting there with your addiction to your thoughts, that you're not willing to move or grow or release that thought process. And if you're not willing to listen to what your soul craves, if you're not willing to sit in the discomfort of the unknown, and maybe it's for a long time, be willing to sit with what you're avoiding. Be willing to sit with how you are keeping yourself busy. Just watch yourself. Just observe. Wow, why am I doing this? Look, I was supposed to be writing a paper and now I'm scrubbing the tile floor with a toothbrush. Wow, I'm supposed to be working out. All of a sudden I'm on Instagram scrolling. Wow, I promised that I was going to do XYZ and here I am listening to another podcast, searching for an answer when I was just told to sit with myself and ask myself the answer. So, day 4, progress, not perfection. What are you avoiding? And on the PDF, if you downloaded it, again, go to heatherchauvin.com/workshop. There's some journal prompts for you. And the 2 journal prompts are, what story are you telling yourself about why you can't take action? And how willing are you to recommit daily to your goals and the life you want? What stories are you telling yourself, and how willing are you to recommit? Because what you say and what you do are 2 different things. What you say and what you do are 2 different things. All right, everyone. The ball is in your court. And tomorrow I'm going to be back with a bonus episode for you. So Friday, pay attention. So today was episode 4. What if it's not perfect? Progress, not perfection. Let me know what you thought. Text me 313-710-5199. And thank you. Also, if you are interested in the next step, which is the Courageous Rewrite, we're doing this on January. It starts January 28th and 29th. I know it's a few weeks away, but I want you to save the date. So if you are ready to get uncomfortable, to vomit and crap your pants, to take the leap, figure out how you want to feel, learn and implement, head on over to heatherchauvin.com/CR2021. heatherchauvin.com/CR2021. And that's it. All right, everyone. Remember, it's possible, but you need to take the courageous action.